In such a saturated hip-hop market, being a fan of the genre can be challenging. With such half-baked songs circulating around the radio stations, along with a new generation of supporters keeping them in rotation, it is important to shine a spotlight on the few artists in the genre that show passion for the artwork throughout their lyricism, production, and storytelling. Born Sinners, released by recording artist J. Cole, is a perfect embodiment of the roots of hip-hop resurfacing into a new time. Lyricism is one of the biggest selling points of this album. Wordplay combined with metaphors depicting real-life situations make the listener reflect in deep thought on their own similar situations. Mr. Cole provokes emotion from listeners by touching on various situations a man deals with within his life with tracks like She Knows and Run Away, but all the while keeping his female audience happy with melodic songs like Crooked Smile and Power Trip to dance to. Sharing his new experiences on his rise to fame and all the obstacles that tie into such a journey is the moral of this album. He is sharing with his fans his own emotional doubts and dilemmas, which in turn connect him to his fans on a deeper level because as music listeners, we base our emotions off of songs and incorporate those songs into our lives, based off those emotions. Connecting to his audience emotionally through the power of storytelling has always been something J. Cole has been blessed with. Taking listeners through whole scenes with lyricism keeps everything from getting mundane and ordinary. J. Cole's credibility runs long, comes from many different places, and has solidified himself in record sales and followers, mounting himself on top of a large fan base spread throughout the world. But his acceptance was written in stone when hip-hop heavyweights by the likes of Jay-Z, Nas, Missy Elliott, and Pharrell Williams, with a long list of others, co-signed him as the up-and-coming icon of the next generation of hip-hop. With an eye-opening track record, his 3 projects before Born Sinner left fans and critics in anticipation. The warm-up shook up the hip-hop scene by pointing all eyes on him with a combined total of 1,224,000 downloads from the 2 biggest sources of hip-hop music, datpiff.com and livemixtapes.com. His follow-up project, Friday Night Lights, was downloaded over 2 million times and left his already existing fans in awe, while attracting even more new fans. Finally, when his first studio album dropped, Sideline Story, released December 2nd of 2011, the Billboard charts at number 1 in his first week, selling 217,000 records, and as of April 2012, 600,000. Now, as a producer, production-wise, this project was okay, but as a fan, I expected more. His beat selection was weird at times, but it flowed with the project to bring it all together, to give it that cool, mellow vibe. But at the end of it all, it's a great album, certainly a lot darker than his past work, but the concept of the story he paints throughout the album is captivating and a lot deeper than the other albums floating around the industry at the moment. Born Sinner has set the tone for the rest of the artists that dropped their albums coming out this year, and in my own opinion, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for your time, and I hope you like my review. Check out Born Sinners.